As an organization that is facing change, you need to prepare for the future and do this quickly. Perhaps your existing ERP solution is just not up to the challenge. Across manufacturing companies, we see the need to handle their complex supply chains with more speed and accuracy being critical, as a significant portion of their costs are purchased and supplied materials. Product complexity is increasing as your customers demand more from you. Complexities can be in the design or in the manufacturing process. You must have a system to address the requirements without depending on external systems and databases. Productivity of people, assets, and all resources is critical for your success. With the cost of machines and skilled labor increasing and even difficult to find, keeping the sales per asset high without overworking them is absolutely essential. To gain productivity, the drive to reducing complexity of critical processes must be relentless. Any duplication of effort is waste. As you face these challenges, have you asked, if we invested in the right systems, what if we could? With a systematic approach and the right infrastructure, you can indeed decrease costs such as SG&A while yet improving delivery and order fill to clients. Can this result in growth of market and having a larger share of customer spend? Manage more complex products that can be sold for a higher value and offer competitive advantage for customers. Optimize manufacturing operations to get more from assets, machine tools, and people, so to support growth without having to invest in more capital or to grow cost of goods sold. And finally, streamlining the business practices in the front office as well as the entire supply chain to reduce waste and the cost. With SyteLine ERP, the answer to these questions can be yes indeed. SyteLine has been creating business improvements for manufacturing companies similar to yours for over 25 years. Continuous innovation and investment by Infor, one of the top 3 ERP providers, has brought this ERP to top position in the market. SyteLine is a complete ERP that covers all aspects of the business, from order management, engineering, planning, scheduling, purchasing, and finance, in one system, providing single points of data entry and a single system of the truth. Let's get a look into SyteLine version 9 ERP and give some insight to you on how it brings needed capabilities to your business. Information is critical to quick and effective decision making. Homepages by functional role provide your people with the data they need in real time. Flexibility to change the screens to meet the needs of your organization while providing deep, detailed, real-time information with only a single click. Let's take a look at critical numbers. As it is said, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Data that can quickly be evaluated and given to decision makers and shown in an easy-to-understand graphic format. We don't just stop with a graphic, however, as with a single click you are able to drill into root data that makes up the complete detailed story, drilling with one more click down to the beginning data transactions. Data to information to knowledge, transformation, in the format you desire and quickly as you need it. Let's take a look at the same data in some different formats which can be used to do more analysis and provide a different perspective of the data. In the past, we typically had ERP data that we had to pull into Excel or external systems for analysis, resulting in excess steps and more often than not a data integrity issue or at least a timeliness issue. SyteLine's Data Navigator provides real-time data with the ability to turn it into information for analysis. Instead of running reports and finding the important data, you can quickly view and find the information you need. If you want to interact with the data even more and really understand the relationships, then through SyteLine's data views, you can take the information, sort, select, group by, and apply mathematical calculations such as summations to the data. Again, all in real time. Any other system would require time-consuming use of ETL tools or reporting tools that would require you to understand the database rows and fields or nuances of the system. Performing analysis of data is a key SyteLine advantage. But now let's take a look at how easy SyteLine is as well for handling critical customer transactions, so as to help you improve customer service and the response ability while reducing errors and order costs. SyteLine's built-in CRM provides manufacturers with key elements of a CRM, such as detailed customer bill to and ship to information, key contacts, financial position, and controls. In addition, you're but a click away from customer-related sales orders, interactions, leads, opportunities, and much more. As oftentimes when dealing with customer data, your customer service team will receive a frantic customer call to answer a burning hot question. The customer often does not have the full information needed to help you answer their question. Perhaps it's a partial PO number or delivery shipment notification. SyteLine's free-form data search will enable you to get those answers quickly to your customer, even with minimal known information. A single click here shows how SyteLine can find all occurrences from a partial piece of information, the number 123 in this example. And we see that it appears in the customer purchase order number. A single click to open the order and get the customer the answer. Customer satisfaction, reduced cost, more business. Customer interactions and speed in answering a customer's questions will result in your ability to gain new business as a desired supplier. So more business means the need to take orders more quickly and give your clients information about their orders. Simplicity of order entry is one of the fundamental capabilities of SyteLine. Let's see how simple it is to create a customer order. To create the order, you select the customer, you select the ship to, and you'll note all the rest of the information is pre-filled in as it's already known within SyteLine. Creating the line items by selecting the items, select a delivery date, select a quantity. Or better yet, give the customer an accurate date that you will provide them by using SyteLine's real-time capable to promise functionality. SyteLine CTP will give your customer a realistic availability date that will not cause your manufacturing processes to expedite or perform inefficiently. Orders that are realistic and that can be filled, increasing the customer satisfaction and increasing the trust your customers have with you. That's all that's needed to create a basic customer order. Of course, SyteLine can capture much more information as it's deep in capability. Depth of capability without complexity. That's what SyteLine offers.
We are a SyteLine customer, and we've been using that product through all facets of our organization, and it's been instrumental in our growth. What the solution does for us is it gives us the visibility into what's happening in our operation and enables us to see all kinds of metrics and run our business as efficiently as possible.
Once you have delighted the customer with taking their order quickly and providing realistic delivery expectations, if you are to fulfill these expectations, you now need to address the fact that products they desire are increasingly complex. With global suppliers, technology embedded into your products, more regulations as to functionality and safety, increased material costs, and higher quality expectations all can drive your margins down by increasing production costs if you don't get a handle on it right from the start. SyteLine's engineering and manufacturing will give you the tools needed to meet this challenge, from managing suppliers through manufacturing and on to fulfillment to the customer. As with customer service, the engineering and item management is equally as simple and easy to use. The people in the organization that are responsible for creation and maintenance of items, bills of resources, and routings have their own homepage with critical values, charts, navigation, and data views. They are able to get the information they need in a single click. Setting up items, importing BOM and product detail directly from CAD systems, setting up routings, and all things related to items is available from the engineering homepage. These pages are fully tailorable to meet your unique engineering requirements of the business. So no matter if you have full design responsibility or building from customer-provided designs, you are covered. Simplicity within SyteLine again comes to the top with the simple-to-use engineering workbench. Many times, new items are created from modifications from other items. In order to keep raw material part number proliferation from growing out of hand, engineering is encouraged to reuse components that are already commonly used. The engineering workbench enables these capabilities and much more. By simply selecting the items to work on, then selecting the operations and materials to be added, changed, or deleted, item bomb and routing operation changes can be made. Simple and an easy way to encourage efficient engineering methods. SyteLine's advanced features as to filter in place and grid mode selection with the ability to mass search and replace changes are invaluable to engineering and item management, as well as other areas of the business. Search on any field of the form, and the grid of items that match the search are returned. Switching to grid mode with a single click, we can now make changes to all the records that are search returned. Engineering data made easy with SyteLine. Documents that support core item data are critical to ensure that all information is captured and preserved. SyteLine's ability to attach any type of document to just about any record in SyteLine is a major benefit for engineering and other business areas. CAD files, certifications, toolpath files, and even handwritten scan notes can be attached to an item, routing, work center, or as we said, just about any record in SyteLine. These documents are not just attached, but are part of a complete document management system that allows for automatic bundling of documents to be presented for estimates and quotes, shop floor online viewing work packets, and shipping, plus more, to ensure the right set of documents are presented when they are needed in a controlled and managed method without the need to print paper and have out-of-date documents scattered throughout the organization. Managing increasingly complex items takes a system that is robust and deep in its engineering capability. SyteLine indeed has that depth and completeness.
We were starting to really grow and expand the business. We needed to take more of our manufacturing and collaborate it with offshore manufacturing. At the end of the day, when we looked at all the offerings that were out there, Infor and SyteLine was really the only one left standing.
Production efficiency, effective use of capital assets, and people are all essential to short and long-term profitability of the business. As you are driven to remain competitive against global production costs, ERP SyteLine is there to give you the right information and help you plan and schedule smarter. Starting with the production manager's homepage, critical information as to the health of production and scheduling is visible, just as with customer service and engineering. Visibility and management of resources, resource groups, work centers, and production orders, supporting job order, repetitive production schedules, and project-based manufacturing. One system and one place to manage the entire manufacturing operation. Simplicity and gaining efficiency is easy with SyteLine. With the use of SyteLine's built-in planning engines for infinite planning and scheduling, or optionally finite, you are able to run the shop quicker and faster. No longer are you having to deal with schedules that are set by rule of thumb or other historic methods. Graphically displaying the shop floor resource schedule to give a view of exactly the activity that is happening. If you want to change the schedule, a simple drag and pulling of the order to a different time is possible, definitely much quicker than the old whiteboard schedules of the past. The best planning and scheduling has to have a way to be communicated to the team on the shop floor. SyteLine handles this as well with a fully integrated shop floor management system. Clocking in and out for labor collection, clocking in and out of a job for job labor accounting, and full presentation of work activity with visual scheduling boards will give the production team information they need, as well as give full production visibility. Flexibility as well on the shop floor is enabled as SyteLine's shop floor system supports complex labor assignments such as teams, operators running multiple machines, and more. Real-time data presented to the shop floor, production that has been optimized and sequenced for reduced setup, the handling of complex production such as co- and byproducts, and real-time data collected back to the front office will enable you to remain highly competitive in a global manufacturing market.
So when we brought SyteLine in, our planning has improved, our production processes have improved, manufacturing has improved.
Our on-time shipments have increased. We are hitting a 99% plus accuracy on our cycle counting. We've seen our sales increase.
The mechanics of most ERP systems today are common, but it's the ease of use, depth, and completeness across all areas of the system that makes SyteLine unique and powerful to run the business. SyteLine goes beyond just a complete ERP system, as it's a full business automation system that culminates in the embedded financial management and reporting. All business activities, from sales, engineering, purchasing, production, and even post-sales service and warranty, all roll into the financials. All financial transactions can be traced back to an activity that occurred within the business. Gone are the days of time-consuming month-end closes and trying to backtrack to find a production transaction that resulted in a mismatched financial posting. SyteLine's built-in workflow management enables your organization to have tight controls of step-by-step processes to ensure compliance. Take, for example, the workflow for credit approval. Perhaps in the past this was a manual process that was done involving many people, emails, and paper requests, time-consuming and error-prone. Now let's see how you would do it in SyteLine. Customer service simply changes the credit level to the requested value. This then initiates a workflow so that proper approvals are sent to the proper approvers for their approval. An email is sent, approval is made, and now the record is active again with the new credit limit. What may have taken hours before can now be handled in seconds. Quick, easy, and reliable with auditability. Workflow and alerts are pervasive across SyteLine, and you can create your own exactly how you want them, matching your unique business requirements. SyteLine has another ability to meet your business needs exactly. Most ERP systems, fresh out of the shrink wrap, cover perhaps 80 to 85% of the business functions required. So how do you get to 100%? In the past, with other ERP systems, you would need to have other add-on products such as Excel, Access, or buy more software. More software and more complexity. With SyteLine, that is not necessary or even recommended. With the Mongoose Tools, which is the user-friendly SyteLine development environment, you have access to make SyteLine fit your business exactly for today, and exactly for the long-term future, without affecting your ability to take support updates and version upgrades from Infor. The best of both. The Mongoose Tools are the same tools that the Infor team uses to develop SyteLine core functionality, and you have it available at the click of a mouse. Mongoose gives you the ability to change forms, add fields, change business logic, and make SyteLine application perform for you exactly the way you need it. No need for source code and no risk of getting locked into custom, modified code. You have the core strength of a complete ERP with the ease of use and the ability to tailor it exactly to meet your needs. SyteLine's process management and workflow automation give you the speed to run the business with the controls and alerting that's needed when running at today's speed of business. SyteLine's personalizations with Mongoose gives you the ability to add, change, and remove fields, forms, and business logic so that you don't have to change your business to meet the software. You can change the software to meet your business requirements. SyteLine, the leading ERP for enabling your business to attain profitable growth with strong customer satisfaction, meet the needs for managing increased product complexity, manage the product in a global production market, and have total efficient control of your business. Better business with Infor SyteLine. Contact us for more information.
There's a tool in SyteLine called Mongoose where we can develop and include our own information right into the application. So that was a big thing for us.
Infor is a great company to work with. We look at them as kind of an extension, that their product really helps our company. As long as the customer makes that decision, says, you know what, I want to go with SyteLine, it's a great product, get that passion, make that product work for your company. It will help your company. I truly believe that.